everyone. I just creating a short, gentle practice that is accessible for everyone and less than an hour, so that a few of you that short of the time will be able to make it. So come into a standing position. Make sure you have a couple blocks or the cushion nearby that you can make use it, and allow your feet to be slightly wider than hip width apart. Rock yourself forward and back, shift side to side. Relaxing your shoulder, your arms, maybe circle your arms back and forth. Then find that stillness into your standing. Breathing in, lift both shoulder up toward your ear. Exhale, side it out and drop it down. 2 more times. Maybe sign it out through your mouth with the sounds of ha. Every time you exhale, just letting go. Allow your shin to be parallel with the floor and engaging your leg muscle by lengthening the tailbone towards the back of your heel. Draw your inner thigh slightly in so that you feel slightly engaging into your abdominal. Relaxing your arms, take a gaze down toward the floor or closing your eyes. Taking a quick scan throughout your whole body to see how you feel today. And remember that this is a practice, not a competition. So during the practice, even I guide you to do something that your body didn't like it, take as much modification you may need. Continue to breathe throughout your whole practice and creating that confident, safe space. Begin to draw your awareness towards your breathing. Watch the flow of your breath in and out to both nostrils without trying not to change anything. And let this flow be smooth and steady throughout your whole practice. We're going to do a couple rounds of deep breath to help you increasing your lung capacity and breathe deeper. Bring one hand on top of the belly, one hand on top of the chest. Slowly relaxing your body and slowly exhale until you find the emptiness inside your body. On your next inhale, breathing in slow, long but deep, that you feel your breath all the way down to the bottom of your pelvic bowl, where your belly begin to rise and press to your hands. Breathing out, feel that softness around your belly, that your belly fall back toward the spine. Try it again, breathing in slowly but deeply. See whether you're noticing the movement around your belly. And allow your lung and your chest to expanding. Noticing that your chest begin to press toward your hand. Exhale, softening to your heart. Let the air out from your chest. Hug your rib in toward the spine. And empty the air out from your stomach. Try it again one more time. Breathe slow but deep. That belly rise, ribs expand up toward your chest. Breathing out from the chest, ribs, and belly. That you find the emptiness inside. Couple more times on your own pace. Then begin to releasing your arms, feel your body. In the next couple breaths, taking your time to set up the intention of your practice. What is important for you at this moment? When you feel ready, coming back to your natural breath, gently open up your eyes. Begin to rock side to side, shift away from one foot to another, and begin to swing your arm forward and back. Slow motion that you bring your arm slightly forward and back until you can find the range of motion that you can reach in higher. Soft, bending your knee. Each time your arms down, bend your knee. And each time the other arm's up, straightening your leg. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then release. Inhale, lift both shoulders up. And exhale, side it out. Breathing in, then open the arms out wide. Open your leg wide now. And exhale, ha. Twist to the opposite side. Lift the heel. Ha. 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 2 more times. Ha. Ha. And then pause right here at the center. Feet hip width apart. Breathing in, softening to your knee. Reaching the arms out and up. Left hands grab into your right wrist, lengthening the right side of your body. Exhale, then slowly bending over to your left side. Press down more toward your right foot. Draw your right hips away and shoulder in line. Lengthening from your waistline up. Breathing in, coming back to the center, release. Then exhale, softening throughout your whole body. Right hands will grab into your left wrist. Inhale, lengthening left side of your body. Exhale, side bending to your right. Feel the weight down towards your left leg, but lift and lighten up towards your torso on your left side as you feel the space into your rib cage. Breathing in, coming back to the center. Exhale, circle the arms behind your back. Open up the chest, tilt the chin up toward the ceiling to open and stretching the front of your throat. Exhale, chin down toward your chest, nodding yes. Breathing in, roll your left ear toward your left shoulder. Exhale, back to the center. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, back to the center. Then releasing your arms, breathing in, arms out and up. Breathing out, begin to shift the weight towards your heel, bending your knees, scoot your tailbone back, bring the arm forward and down at the shoulder height. Inhale, rock forward toward the ball of the foot, lift the heel up. Exhale, press down to your heel, navel in toward the spine, airplane the arms back, chest parallel toward the floor. Breathing in, arm forward. Breathing out, forward, fold down as you're releasing the hands down toward the floor. Rest your ribcage on tops of the thigh, crown the head hanging down. Nodding yes. Allow your torso to gently sway side to side. If your hand doesn't touch the floor, you can bend your knee or grabbing the block to lengthen your arm. Option to let the gravity do the work, then you grab your hands into an opposite elbow. Choose the option that works for you. Let that tension from the neck and shoulder melting down toward the earth. Breathing in, begin to releasing your hands down toward the floor. Breathing out, shift the weight toward your left foot, step right foot back, then grabbing the block to frame your foot. The block should be right behind your left foot, and the wrist is underneath your shoulder, so make sure you're adjusting the block. And the block could be about shoulder width apart or slightly wider. Press back to your right heel, lengthening your right thigh bone forward. Bring your chest forward. Then exhale, bring your right knee down toward the floor, uncurling your toe. Gently, slowly shift your left tailbone back. Brought the block back with you to lengthen your left leg. Press down to your heel, flex the toe. Inhale, bring the block forward, bend your knee, and shift your hip forward to lengthening the tailbone down toward the floor, noticing the front of your right hip flexor and your quadricep or your thigh bone pointing down towards the earth. Roll your shoulder back, lift the chest up. One more time, exhale, half Hanuman pose, shift left hip back, lengthening to your left leg. Bring the block with you, anchor down toward your left heel, point the toe and flex it up toward your knee. Trying to keep your hips and your sacrum side to side, hinging from the hips, navel in toward the spine. Inhale, come forward, press your left foot down, left hands on tops of the left thigh, and exhale, twisting over to your left side. Relaxing to your face, your jaw. Option, you can bring the arms behind your back and let let this twisting ease off the tension into your hips and lower back. Breathing in, untwist, coming back to the center. Left hand inside your left foot, right hand down toward the floor, block away. Then sliding your left foot back to meet up with the right into your table. Walking both hands forward until forearms and elbow down toward the floor, rest into your puppy pose. Try to keep your hips on tops of the knee and see whether you need to use the block to supporting your forehead. Breathe deeply towards the back area to let it go and stretching the upper back. Allow the front body to feel heavy. Inhale, bring your hands, press it up to adjusting to find your table. That your wrist underneath your shoulder, knee underneath your hip. Breathing in, tailbone up, drop your belly down, then press your palm, lengthen your arm by roll the elbow crease toward the center, press your shoulder blade away, chest forward. Cow pose. Exhale, tuck the tailbone down, draw the navel into the spine, rounding your back one vertebrae at a time, let your head hanging down, cat pose. 2 more times, breathing in, lengthening the front body, draw the chest away from your belly. Breathing out, navel into the spine, lift the mid back toward the ceiling, head hanging down, cat pose. 1 last time, inhale, exhale. Then slowly back into your neutral spine, tuck in the toe. Breathing in, lift the knee off from the ground, tailbone up toward the sky, downward facing dog. Draw the navel in, lift your tailbone back, and feel the back of your leg and the hands are weighted evenly. Once you find your upside down V-shaped position that you feel comfortable, then begin to paddle into your feet by bending one knee at a time. Walk the dog. Couple more times here. Then we pause in your downward facing dog, breathing in, bending both knee, eye looking forward, walking your feet forward toward your hands, standing forward fold. Relax into your arms, breathing in, bring your hands on cuffs of the thigh, chest parallel toward the floor, the tailbone and crown of the head reaching into an opposite direction, half forward fold. Breathing in, exhale, releasing the hands down, shift the weight toward your right foot, step left foot back into your lunge, grabbing the block to front your foot. And allow your block once again to be underneath your shoulder, supporting your shoulder. You will see that I heel toe my foot to the right side so that it widens the stand easier for my hips, at the same time more stability. Knee on tops of the ankle. On the right side, the left heel press back as if there's a wall behind you that you can lengthen your thigh bone up toward the ceiling. Then releasing left knee down, lengthening the tailbone down, lift the chest forward and up. Exhale, begin to grabbing the block with you, lengthening to your right leg, navel into the spine, bring your chest parallel toward the floor, eye looking towards the tops of the mat so that the back of the neck are long. Inhale, bring the block forward, press your right foot down, bend your right knee. Noticing what's happening into your left hip flexor, left quadricep. Exhale, shift right hip back, lengthening to your right leg, anchor down to your heel, flex the toe toward your knee. Feel that sensation right underneath your hamstring area. Breathing in, shift the block forward, right foot down, right hands on tops of the thigh. Exhale, twisting over to your right side, relaxing to your lower back. Option hands can be right here or bring the arms behind your back. Roll your right shoulder away from your left hip. One more breath here, breathing in, breathing out, untwist. Move the block on the left side, bring both hands inside your right foot, sliding your right knee back. And this time you open up your knee wide, big toe touch, shift the tailbone towards the heel, forehead rest on the floor, child pose. If child pose is not comfortable for you or not accessible,
You can always come back to your puppy pose like we did on the first round. Once you find a pose that makes you feel comfortable, letting go and surrender yourself. Continue to breathe, particularly breathe all the way to the lower back area, mid-back, upper back. Find a space right there. On your next exhale, bring the arms behind your back. Interlace your hands behind, lengthen your arm. Breathing in, option to bring the arms up toward the ceiling. Open the front of your chest and sternum by draw the shoulder away from your chest. Hug the shoulder blade toward the center. Let the front of the chest expanding all the way to the collarbone. Exhale, roll right ear, right shoulder down. Turn the head to your left side to ease off the tension in your neck and shoulder area. Breathing in, massaging and roll your forehead down toward the floor. Exhale, roll it to the left side. So your forehead get rolled side to massaging the front of your face. One more time on each side on your own pace. Just roll side to side and let your head turn. Once you have enough, release and come down, letting go of your arm along the side of your body. Slowly extending the arm forward, coming back into your table. Once you're in your table, your knee underneath your hip, your wrist underneath your shoulder. Bring your spine into neutral spine, shift the tailbone and crowd the head to an opposite direction. Bring the weight toward your right knee. Inhale, extending left leg behind. Press to your heel and then point the toe down. Keep the weight evenly on both hands. Exhale, draw the knee forward toward your chest, navel in toward the spine. Breathing in, find the length, not just about the height. Squeeze into your left glute. Exhale, knee forward. Press your navel in. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. The next inhale, as you're extending the leg, bring the toe down toward the floor. Then shift your shoulder forward and back to ease off the tension behind your Achilles and creating the range of motion. Pause right here when shoulder on tops of the wrist. Turn right toe out to the side, roll your left toe to your left into your kneeling side plank pose. Bring the side body, your left hip, left shoulder up in line with your heel, then draw the left arm toward the ceiling. To get more sensation, press from your hip down to your heel. Next option, extending left arm forward toward the crown of the head. Creating the length into that left side of your on the left side of your body. Let the energy flow. Continue to breathe. Lengthen into the back of your neck. Exhale, then releasing the hands down, bring the knee down. Take a moment of pause. Noticing the difference between your left side and right side. When you're ready, then shift the weight toward your left knee, breathing in, right leg behind, press back to the heel, lengthening the chest forward. Thinking about lengthening. Exhale, knee forward toward your chest, contraction at the belly. Breathing in, extending, find that long length. Breathing out, draw the navel in, knee forward. One more time, inhale, exhale. Then extending the leg behind, point the toe down toward the floor. Then press your heel forward and back or rock your shoulder forward and back. Pause, bring your shoulder on tops of the wrist, turn the left toe out to the side, right toe to your right. Roll the shoulder, the right side toward the ceiling, in line with your hips and heel. Breathing in, right arms up. Option to draw your right arms away from your heel as you draw your heel away from your hip. Feel the space into that right side of your body, particularly around your ribcage area. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, releasing hands and knee down. Slowly shift the tailbone towards your heels, rising up into your sitting. Bring the hip to one side, extending the leg out down toward the floor. Move the block towards the tops of the crown of the head. And allow your leg to be lengthening, grabbing your sitting bone, rock side to side. Once you find the weight evenly on both sides, extending the leg out down toward the floor, gently lift the back of the knee up. I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see it. As I have a tight hamstring today, so I lift the back of my knee slightly off from the floor, so that way my back is not rounding or hunching forward. Press down to your sitting bone, then begin to lift the chest away from your belly, flexing your toe or push your heel down. Inhale, bring the arm forward and up. Exhale, hinging forward from the hip, leading with your heart. Doesn't have to extending the leg, but just bring the hands down toward the floor or underneath your calf or your thigh. Then begin to draw your chest forward and look up so that the back are long. Once your back are long, then begin to see whether you can sliding your heel slightly forward or flexing your toe back towards your knee. So I bend my knee, so I just flex my toe back so that I'm lengthening to my torso. Each time I exhale, squeezing into the belly. Sitting forward fold, then begin to relaxing the crown, the head down, letting go. Breathe. Exhale, slowly releasing your hands. Draw your hands along your leg, bending your knee. Rock your knee side to ease off the tension. Slowly bring your heel and toe to touch, hands underneath your thigh. Hug your thigh bone and lift the crown of the head up, or bring the hands outside your hip. Gently open the chest, hug the shoulder blade toward the center. Deep breath in, lift the chest slightly up toward the ceiling. Exhale, leaning slightly back, then draw the navel in. Shift the weight toward the heel, lift the toe up toward the ceiling. Stay right here and keep contraction into your belly. Move your arms that you feel comfortable. Soft bend your elbow. Next option, lift both feet off from the floor. Still draw the navel in toward the spine. Next option, you can releasing the arm forward. So choose the option, or hands can be underneath your thigh. Upward boat pose. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, slowly release. Bring yourself down, open the knee wide, hands grabbing in front of your shin bone. Then lift your knee up, rock side to ease off the tension. And see whether you can let go of all that gripping and holding into your belly. Let your belly ballooning up on your inhale. And as you rock side to side, see whether you can bring your heel closer toward your body. If you're knee high like me today, just grabbing the block, put it down underneath your thigh. If you have a tight hip, then hands grab in front of your shin bone. Otherwise, interest your hands, press it down underneath your pinky. Breathing in, lengthening your torso. Exhale, bend the elbow, hinging forward from the hip. Press the elbow towards the inner thigh to help draw your knee away from each other. Remember just to feel the stretch toward the inner thigh, not to experience any aches and pain, particularly to your groin area. Baddha Konasana or bow ankle pose. Continue to release your tension by not crunching your jaw and softening to your shoulder. Checking in with your breath. Smooth, steady flow. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, releasing the hands underneath your thigh, draw your knee together, letting go. Bring your torso rest on tops of the thigh until your sensations subside. Slowly rising back up. Move the block away if you use the block, and either roll to the side or roll yourself one vertebrae at a time to lie down to your back. Once you rest down toward the floor, Then begin to draw your knee toward your armpit one at a time. So that way you widen your knee to creating more space into the hips area so that the lower back are connecting down more toward the floor. Hands on tops of the shin bone at the knee to pressing your thigh bone toward your rib cage to bring your shoulder blades spreading apart and down towards the earth. Rock side to side, massaging the back and ease off all the tension. Slowly lower your left foot down, bend your left knee, crossing right ankle on tops of the left thigh, flex left toe toward your flex your right toe toward your right knee. Keep your sacrum down evenly. Some of you can just stay right here. Next option, lift your left foot off from the floor, draw your knee toward your chest. Most important thing is to keep your sacrum down. Bring your right knee away from your body. Allow the sensation from that right hip to be easing off by sending the breath energy there. Continue to stay here into your supine pigeon pose or figure 4. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, release. Bring your left foot down. Then draw your right knee toward your right armpit, hands right behind your thigh, and bring the sole of the foot and the heel away from your body. Half happy baby pose. Next option, hands can grab into your calf area or the outside edge of your foot. Allow your knee to be away from your body rather than thinking about pressing your knee down toward the floor. Relaxing to the back area. This pose is supposed to be helping to release the tension into your lower back. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out slowly. Release your hands, bend your right knee toward your chest, extending left leg out down toward the floor. Then bring your right foot on tops of the left thigh, left hand outside your right knee. Right arm stretching away from your body. Exhale, then begin to twist over to your left side. Keep your right shoulder down so your knee may or may not touch the floor. Let the twist coming from your waistline up. And if you want more about your glute area, maybe you can extending the legs slightly away by bringing your heel away from your hip. Until you feel that stretch to the outside of your hips to the glute area. Breathing in, breathing out slowly, untwist, roll your right leg back up, bend the knee, right foot flat down toward the floor. Sliding your left foot back, cross left ankle on tops of the right thigh, flex left toe toward your left knee. Checking in once again that the sacrum flat down toward the floor. Stay right here, take the next option. Lift right foot off from the floor, draw your knee toward your chest. Keep your left knee away from your body. External rotation out from your left thigh bone. Relaxing your shoulder down, neck along. Continue to breathe. One last breath, breathing in. Exhale, releasing right foot down, bend your right knee. Then draw the left sole of the foot up toward the ceiling. Bring your left knee toward your left armpit, hands first right behind your thigh or grab into your calf, or the left hands can grab into the outside edge of your foot. Happy baby pose. You can roll your right knee away to keep balance, to keep your sacrum and lower back down toward the floor. Letting go of all the tension. Feel the back begin to release down towards the mat. Tension melting away. One more breath. Breathing in. Breathing out slowly, release and extending right leg out down toward the floor. Bend your left knee toward your chest, hands on tops of the knee. Then slowly extending left arms out to the side, lower your left foot down on top of the right thigh, right hand to the outside of the left knee. Take a deep breath in, exhale, roll your left knee over to your right side without lifting the left shoulder, but rather draw your arms away from your body. If you want more stretch toward your outer hips and glute, sliding the leg heel apart from your hips, lengthening to the top leg. Not about how high, but it's about how long you can bring your heel away from your hip. Breathing in, breathing out, slow motion, bend the knee and roll your knee back. Bending both knees, bring the arm alongside your body, palm facing down. Take a rest right here and checking in to see that you feel the weight on both feet, both hips, both shoulders, all connecting down evenly. Bring your heel closer to your buttock. Inhale, pressing to your hands and feet, lift the hips up. Then draw the knee forward on tops of the ankle, lengthen to your thigh bone right away. Your outer hips and your glute muscle begin to gently squeeze. Relax into the front of your quadricep and hip flexor. Next option, to roll your arms underneath your body one at a time by bringing the tops of the shoulder down toward the floor, shoulder blade pressing in toward the center. Breathe deep enough that you can feel your ribcage expanding and thigh bone lengthening forward. And each time you exhale, press firmly down towards both heels. One more breath into your bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Breathing in, breathing out, releasing your arms. Roll yourself from the upper back, mid back, lower back, down toward the floor. Feel your body at the back area resting down. The whole body relax. Then slowly bend your knee one at a time. Bring your thigh bone toward your rib cage, hands right behind your thigh. Inhale, begin to extending the leg up toward the ceiling. Draw your heel away from your sitting bone to stretching and lengthening the leg. And allowing this time to do inversion pose into a legs up pose. Point and flex the toe. Circle your ankle clockwise, counterclockwise. The inversion is about the time where you draw the blood flow from your feet, reversing it back to rejuvenating your body, your heart, and your head. And allowing the time for the blood to flow back to also calming up your nervous system. Get ready for your relaxation. When your body is ready for your relaxation, grabbing a couple blocks, then begin to put the block underneath your thigh. Open up the leg out wide and arms slightly away from your body. If you don't have the block, then press the cushion down. Adjust, maybe lift the hips up and down, move your arms and leg until you find yourself slender down towards the earth. Connecting to your breath, breathing in and out. Each time you exhale, melt your whole body down. Feel your body at ease. The lightness toward the front of the body, the heaviness towards the back, that connecting down. Eyes softly close, jaw and face relax. Giving you time to rest and unwind here. Begin to follow the flow of your breath and find your journey to your deep relaxation. Then begin to bring your awareness back towards your body. Feel your whole body. Then either use the hands to bring the block away or bending your knee, using your feet to sliding the block away from your body. Then re-extending the leg out. Rest your whole body down toward the floor. Wiggling to your toes, your hands. Allow your head to gently turn side to side. Option to extending the arms up towards the crown of the head and point the toe forward. To really stretching and easing off everything in your body, particularly the front body. Exhale, slowly sliding your heel back one at a time. Then bring your arms back. Option, bring your knee up towards your chest, hands on tops of the chin bone. Roll gently side to side. The next time you roll to your right side using the bottom arm supporting head, neck and shoulder. And staying into this sideline position by curl your knees slightly up toward your chest. Visualizing yourself lying down to your mother's womb. When your body ready, using the top hands to press yourself back up and find your comfort sitting position and allow your eye to softly close. Feel your sitting bone rooted down. Allow the lightness of your torso with the spine stacking on tops of one another towards the crown of the head. Taking your time to connecting back towards your body. Noticing the quality of your breath and the stillness into your mind. Noticing the calmness and relax that you create. Allow it to be with you till the next time we meet. Inhale, arms out, reaching it up toward the sky and allow the palms to touch. Exhale, hands right in front of your heart as we bow forward. Namaste. Thank you for joining the practice with me today. Have a wonderful day.